Hello and welcome to Rosette, the weekly Hammers roundup that's never ever too careful what it wishes for. I'm Gonzo from Hammers Chat and I'm back with all the West Ham news from the past week courtesy of Claret Hugh. Well, speaking of weeks, it's been a week of the proverbial two halves, I'm afraid. It's seen us heroically come from behind against Bournemouth and then suffer a away loss which seems like our first in ages to Newcastle. Eddie Howe's tormentor-in-chief, Dimitri Payet, has been heavily involved in the news this week, and rightly so. He's received praise and comparisons to all manner of quality players, which of course has led to speculation about his future. I can reveal, however, that Payet has a 5-year watertight contract. It has no escape clauses, and David Gold spoke to Claret Hugh this week and he said that we are no longer a selling club. He also said that he was sick as a fan and as a chairman of us selling players to our rivals, so I think reading between the lines we can probably expect Payet to be wearing the claret and blue shirt for some time to come. Bilic's contract has also been in the news this week, but as is the club's policy, they'll look to review that in the summer. He's not on anywhere near the money that his predecessor was, and unlike Allardyce, Bilic's bonuses start from 8th place and above, as opposed to just avoiding relegation. Martin Samuelson, I spoke about him last week. He's on loan at Peterborough. His contract runs out in 18 months, but the club do have an option for additional year. I think they're going to look to bring him back in, negotiate with him, and hopefully time down to even longer than that. Injuries, well, it's been bad news for Andy Carroll. He was just looking like getting back to the best form of his career, certainly his West Ham career at least. He's going to be out until the start of March, but personally I think if either Carroll or Saka would have played up front against Newcastle, the result may well have been a bit different. Speaking of Saka, he's training well, he should return soon, and Manuel Lanzini could well be back for the Villa game. Transfers, as I said last week, not an awful lot happening, but the Mauro Zarate rumour just won't go away. Malaga, who were rumoured to be interested in him, they're in the process of selling a player to Watford for $6 million, which should give them the funds to make a bid for Zarate. The club would probably accept a £3 million bid for him, but reading between the lines again, he was absent against Bournemouth, absent against Newcastle. The club said that he was injured. Personally, I don't think he was. I doubt we'll ever see him in a West Ham shirt again. Everton have had a bid accepted for West Ham target and Leeds right back Sam Byram. We were going to wait until the summer to bid for him. This may well force our hand. In terms of the club's transfer policy, nothing really has changed. We're going to have to sell before we can buy. Stadium news, or should I say ticketing news for the new stadium. The 8th of February is the date when the appointments for those on the priority list start. If you are on the priority list, make sure that you listen to your phone, keep an eye open for any emails coming through from the reservation centre because the tickets are selling like hotcakes. Currently, we've sold 37,000 season tickets for Stratford and we were only going to sell 40,000. Baroness Brady has applied to Newham Council to have the capacity increased from 54,000 up to 60,000. For those of you that don't know, the stadium itself as a structure has scope to house 66,000 fans. If we did that, then we'd be the biggest club in London and probably put Daniel Levy's nose well and truly out of joint. That's about it from me, but before I go, don't forget to click on Claret Hugh each day. If anything happens in the world of West Ham, it's going to be on there and you won't miss a thing. Don't forget to listen to more than just a podcast. The boys on there will chew the fat over all the week's West Ham proceedings. And of course, West Ham Fan TV will interview the fans straight after the game, so go and give them a little watch. If you'd like to see any more of our videos, and particularly you can see our Manchester City preview in the week, just give it a little click on the subscribe button over there. Right, that's about it from me. I'm off to see how far back in the schedule we are on Match of the Day, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks very much.